Hi everyone. Today let's discuss about reordering rule in Odoo 14. In Odoo, reordering rule makes sure that product never runs out of stock. So a minimum quantity is maintained. In Odoo 14, we will be able to see some nice improvements made in reordering rule. So let's see how it is working. So take inventory. And if you go to products, choose a product. So we have an on hand 0 and make sure that the product is storable and we have a vendor. Now let's create a reordering rule and we have different fields. So from here you can disable or enable the fields that we need to view in this page. So first let's set a minimum quantity. So minimum 10 quantity need to be there. So if the stock goes below this minimum quantity, rule will be triggered. Then maximum quantity up to which we need to purchase this product. Then multiple quantity. So let it be 3. Then you can see two other fields, preferred route and trigger. Trigger means there are two ways, auto, manual. So if you choose manual, then manually this reordering rule will be triggered. So we'll be seeing the working of it. I will show that. Now preferred route. Dropship, buy, manufacture, resupply, subcontractor on order. So route through which the product goes when the rule is triggered. When this reordering is triggered. So let's set it as buy. Okay. Now first we can check how the manual triggering works, manual reordering works. Let's save this. And if you come back to run scheduler, let's see what happens. If you go to purchase, we can't see the RFQ generated. So what we have to do is that we have to come under operations, inventory, and you can see new menu. You can see new menu, replenishment. And if you click this inside the page, you can see a new entry for Woodbox with the details provided in the reordering rule. And along with that, there are other details too. So manually an entry is created. So manually we have to replenish this product. That is generate the RFQ. So by clicking order once, we can generate RFQ and automatically also it triggers. So to know more about replenishment, please check the link above. So let's now create the replenish the product. Click order once. So replenishment order has been generated. Now let's check the purchase module. So from here you can see an RFQ generated for the product to the vendor. That is quantity 102. So from here you can confirm the order. Here itself we can go to check the product. We can see the on hand change to 102. So this value is 102. We have provided maximum, but the on hand is 102. That is purchase 102. RFQ generated for 102. This is because there is a formula, that is we have a maximum set in reordering rule. So maximum minus on hand that we early have divided by the multiple quantity given in reordering rule. Then we will get a value. Then rounding that value and multiplying again with the multiple quantity, we will get a number. So that much RFQ will be generated and then we will purchase that much quantity. So if you have any doubt in the calculation, please check the description that I have provided. Okay, now on it is 102. Let's just change this. Again we are changing back to 0. So if you check the inventory again, you will be able to see that a replenishment manual entry will be created. But now we are not doing that. Now let's check the second case, that is trigger auto. So let's see what happens. If you go to inventory and replenishment, you can't see the entry just because we have created an automatic triggering, that is auto reordering rule. So in that case, from here we are not manually creating the replenishment, but under operations we are clicking run scheduler, and then automatically purchase order will be created. RFQ will be generated. Here you can see RFQ for 102. Now we can confirm the order. And receive it. So you can see on hand is 102. So this is how reordering works in Odoo 14.
If you are interested in knowing more about this or looking for any Odoo implementation or customization in your business, drop your request to info@cybrosys.com.